My name is Manish Goyal, now Madhu Madhav Das. So I was born in a simple Agrawal family in Delhi. Connection with Krishna started, I think, very early. I remember my father would take me every month for Govardhan Parikrama. Later I went to study my engineering to Uttar Pradesh, Ghaziabad. Interestingly, my college name is Krishna Institute of Engineering and Technology. So that's how my connections were always never lost with Krishna. Was just like everyone, I was also trying to chase the highs in this world. Then later I went for my MBA. That's where I say probably I drifted a little bit from a lot of values and principles I practiced. To be amongst everyone, I started going for partying, outing, and a lot of party culture I was part of. But I think Krishna had some other plans, and I was still exploring spirituality. My visits to the temple increased, and I think then they just continued. And I started chanting, coming to the temple more often, and then I shifted to a facility called Base, where the devotee boys, unmarried boys who are working, they share a common place which is like a temple but outside temple, and they practice their devotional service. That's how my connection grew with Krishna. And then later I joined a training which was inside temple. After the end of the training, it was proposed that we can try out a training, we can take a sabbatical and try a 1 year full-time monk training. How the experience of serving in the temple full-time. I took a break from the work in 2012, and I'm still continuing. I have not gone back to the corporate world, and it's been now 12 years that I am serving in the monastery. Well, I remember when I informed my family. So in my family were Agrawals, so everyone would get married very early, and I am the eldest among 3 brothers. So waiting for me, when will I agree? And I was already connected to ISKCON. I had plans to join the monastery full time. Finally, they had to get my younger brother married, and I know it was, my mother was so heartbroken, and they were so embarrassed why the elder son is not married. Actually, couple of years after that, my father got a heart attack. I remember feeling very lost, disconnected with the world. A lot of time I faced inability to cope up with the corporate dealings, and I felt like, what will happen? I had these questions: what will happen? What happens after death? So now I see a lot of clarity, and I have aspirations which allow me to go beyond my limits.